Georgina Bobb, production manager. Georgina began her career in production at just 17 years old, and over the past 18 years, she's built an incredible career spanning music promos, television, film, and commercials, working with both boutique production companies and large-scale studios. One of her first major opportunities was when she joined the X Factor US team during its launch, a role that opened the door to working with WAG Entertainment, an experience that truly kickstarted her production career. Today, Georgina is an award-winning production manager and the founder of her own enterprise dedicated to coaching and empowering the next generation of creatives entering the industry. She approaches every project with an opportunity to teach, connect, and celebrate the vibrant community that makes production so special. Welcome to The Art of the Graft. This is a podcast to create a safe space for people of different minorities and communities within production. This is our second episode. I'm your host, Chantel Burndam, and today I have someone who I've wanted to work with for so long. I'm so happy to have you with us. Georgina Bobb. Welcome.
Oh, thank you, darling.
How are you today?
I'm excellent.
Good.
I have not been so happy for a very long time. I'm in a good place.
Love that for you.
I'm working.
Love that.
And I'm just really excited to be here.
Amazing.
I think, the art of graft as a concept is just absolutely fantastic.
Oh, thank you.
I think it's so important for minorities within the industry, but not only that, just good talent and, role models are available. Do you know what I mean?
Yep.
Like in terms of inspiring the next generation of filmmakers, TV people, digital content creators, etc. I just think it's just fundamental. So well done you for starting this up.
Thank you so much. I mean, the main reason why I started, it was just, there is a space for everyone.
Yeah.
I've been on many sets when there is just not a lot of equality. So it's let's just bridge that gap. Let's
100%.
make everyone feel welcome, everyone feel inclusive.
100%.
And also highlight the things that need to be highlighted.
Totally.
It shouldn't be a conversation that anyone should be scared about having.
Yeah.
We're not putting people on blast or anything like that.
Yeah.
It's very much just these are my experiences and, let's just share them.
That's it. I mean, I'm all for that. That's why I'm here. So, yay.
Okay, I mean, your CV is endless. I need to say that right now. You worked on everything, it's incredible.
Oh, thank
you. But I want to know, what was your first entry into production?
Okay, so when I was about 17, I worked for a really micro music video production company at the time, and YouTube just launched. We were just about 15, 16, 17, 18 years ago. So I worked there and produced a lot of low-budget music promos when the grime scene was up and coming.
Yeah.
So I worked with a lot of the artists that have had careers and have seen, celebrity status and limelight, now or even a few years back. So, that's how I kind of first started in regards to first entering the industry. I was about 17, 18. And then from there, I went to university because I was at college at the time. From there, I went to university and then did my degree. It didn't go too well because I was like, oh my gosh, I'm this ghetto girl from Southeast London and I'm going into a university where there's loads of posh kids. I was like, what is going on? I didn't find it very easy to adjust.
Yeah.
But at the same time, for me, it was I needed to do that to push through, to make it within the industry that I so dearly love. I have to go to university, get a degree, because in those days there wasn't the apprenticeships, there wasn't stuff like that. So, and I didn't have anyone in my family or friends that were associated within the industry. So I just did what I had to do to make things work. Do you know what I mean?
The ultimate grafter, basically.
100%.
Basically.
Oh, bless ya. I'm bossy, but I'm not ego is one thing, but I'm humble with it,
Yeah.
But I would say in terms of entering in, I did a bit of experience, music promos, went to uni, and then my first actual gig was after I did an internship at Virgin Media, which was marketing and entrepreneurship and stuff like that. Obviously, it wasn't what I wanted to do, but it was a good corporate experience that I had. I got a contract well, not a contract. I got like sporadic work on the X Factor USA. At that time, it was the first time the X Factor went to the US.
Okay,
Yeah.
well done. That's sick.
It's sick, innit? But it was in, where was it? It was in Elstree.
Yeah.
And there, I was literally starting at like 6, finishing at 12 at night. And like me, 18, 17-year-old girl, was like going from like the ghetto of the ghettos all the way to Elstree and back for like minimum wage. So I did that for a few shifts. And then I applied for, I actually didn't apply for it. I got like my first actual contract, which was about 3 months. That was at a company called WAG Entertainment. Mm-hmm. They do a lot of like history shows.
Okay.
And like natural history kind of stuff.
Yeah.
And they were like, okay, we think you're great. Like we saw your CV posted on like this forum and we would love you to come on board. Like we'd like to have a chat with you and stuff. And I was like, oh, cool. Okay. And then it was like, yeah, this is the wage. And I was like, I'm rich.
Oh,
like, I was like, I'm rich. Literally, I was like, oh my God. So they hired me and the rest is history. I just kind of like worked my way up, did like lots of productions, X, Y, and Z. But that was my first in. And it was a lady called Kelly, who is an amazing production manager. I think she probably still is a PM there, but she may have moved up a bit now. But she like gave me my first proper in.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's incredible. It's also great because like you recognize the work that you had to put in.
Yeah.
Right. And that's, again, this is another big thing about this podcast is like I'm bringing people on who have to graft.
Yeah.
Who had to start from the bottom and work their way up.
100%.
Who saw the potential and was like, I need to get there. How do I get there?
100%.
Let me just keep going and keep going.
You have to. You have to be relentless in this game.
Yeah.
Like to, you know, be successful or to graft, like to get where you need to get to, you need to just sacrifice what you need to do to get into what you need to get into.
And that's a very big word, sacrifice.
Yeah. And I think that means like, you know, you can either like work night shifts and like in the days, like just smash like free work or whatever that is. Do you know what I mean? Like you have to be relentless. Like if that's your goal and you love the industry that much, you have to do what you need to do.
100%.
Yeah.
Oh no, because so that was one thing. Yeah, you mentioned was sacrifice.
Yeah.
And I think this is another big thing. Is like when we're young, it's like yes, you want to go to college, be with your friends, and hang out and do all these things.
Yeah.
But again, like I know people when we were 16, 17, we were already ready. We were already ready to start working.
Yeah, we was on it.
And get our kind of feet in the door.
Yeah.
So did you feel like you had to sacrifice quite a lot to get to where you are now, to like push yourself through your career?
Yes, when I first went into the industry, like my first contracts and stuff, you know, I wasn't out partying every night. My personal life was completely different.
Yeah.
So I was completely focused on my career and I knew what I had to do to get to where I had to get to. And I think that's really important. But some people are offered opportunities and they don't take them. Yeah. So, like I said, if you're offered an opportunity, take it, grab it with both hands, be the first person there, last person to leave, be the first person to offer help, you know, be the best person you can be.
Yeah.
Get on with everyone. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like those skills are more important than actually, well, I wouldn't say actually the job in hand because you have to be able to do your job. That's fundamental. But when you're first starting out, it's about being just showing keenness and enthusiasm. That's just so important.
Yeah. How was it being like a young black girl in the industry at that time when you started out? Because you've been in this game for a long time.
Yeah, it's been years. It wasn't diverse.
Yeah.
Still isn't. I mean, there is still, you know, there is people like you and I in the industry. Do you understand what I'm saying? But in those days, I wouldn't say there was much of a difference. It was pretty much the same.
Yeah.
Like, as you can tell from my accent, I'm a South East Londoner. That's who I am. I'm very authentic. But regardless of that, I'm excellent at my job. I'm good at what I do. And I take pride in my work. And I think, you know, it's like Marmite. You either love it or you hate it.
Yep.
And, you know, you do get people, you know, I wouldn't say people, I would say industry culture in general has on occasion been shown to me that you have to fit in to stay in.
Yeah.
And I've done the straightening of the hair. I've worn the glasses. I've spoken posh.
Hear that?
I did that for a good 7 years. And that got me where I needed to get to. Now, right now, I'm in a position where I'm like, okay, cool. Like, I'm working. I'm a PM now at an amazing company called Dream Bay Group. And, you know, like, without them giving me the opportunity, like, I'd literally be like, I need work. Yeah. Because of the way that, like, the television industry has, like, kind of could put it itself.
Yeah.
And where my experience has predominantly been broadcast. And in that arena specifically, you do need to fit in. And I don't fit in, darling. I stand out. No, I know that sounds so bad, yeah.
It actually
that
does.
sounds so bad, yeah. But it's like, I am authentic. Like, you know, I love everyone. Like, I'm so cool. Like, I'm cool. Like, in the office, I'm like, yeah, cool. What needs to be done? Like, get everything done. That's how I work. So if I've got an accent or I'm a bit out there and I love my dancehall, my vibes cartel, that shouldn't affect you hiring me because you know I can do the job.
It doesn't change how you're working.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. And
I 100% agree
that's why
with
I
that.
feel so blessed to be where I'm at the moment because, you know, it's just like, you know, the founder is an amazing guy. The team, we work as a team and we just get the job done.
Yeah.
And they don't look at me like, oh, da-na-na-na-na. Like, it's not that. Like, everyone's
you feel like an actual collective together.
Exactly.
Yeah, I know exactly what you mean.
So,
yeah, I very much, and I'll praise After Party to the day I die about this. That's one thing from the first day I started here. Bear in mind, had never worked in like TV, YouTube, anything like that.
Yeah.
I never felt so at home.
Yeah.
And felt so protected by literally every single person around me.
Oh, that's beautiful.
It's so nice. Like it's, and again, it's like I do believe there are opportunities out there for everyone.
Yeah.
And there are companies that need to create these spaces.
Yeah.
So that us as the minorities can feel like, oh, there is a space for me here.
And I think online.
Yeah.
Like online digital companies, people that are doing stuff online, it's more diverse than it is traditional television.
Yeah.
That's just my take on that. But like you said, like, it's so important to kind of like, to have, I'm not political, but I am. I don't want to get political, but I can if you'd like. But I would say it's all about equal opportunity for all. Whether you're white, whether you're black, whether you're yellow, whether you're green, whether you're gay, whether you're straight. Like, whatever you are, you're accepted here. Do you get what I'm saying? So it's like, it's just really important, I think, for the industry culture, not to be, oh, who are you? You know, who do you know? Because let's be real, we hire who we know.
Yeah. Yeah.
We hire who we know.
Yeah.
And that's a bad part. And I put my hand up to it.
Yeah.
That's a bad
Same.
part of like, oh, who do I know that can be like a camera op, or who do I know that can be an editor?
Yeah.
And it's like, actually, why not give the opportunity to someone else? But
1,000%.
because we're delivering what we're delivering, we're like, no, it has to be good because I know that person's done it before, X, Y, and Z.
Yeah.
That's why networking is so important. So yeah.
Yeah, I fully agree with that. I mean, it took me a while to kind of clock like, oh, actually, we've been using the same person for this every single time. So I think the start of this year, we kind of had like a company-wide conversation. It was like, let's start branching out. Let's take the risk.
That's
even
so
if it's just from runners. Like I had a runner recently, first job. I cannot tell you, you would have thought this boy's been in the industry for at least a year. Like, he was so good. Amazing attitude, just really, really went for it. And I'm so happy that we took the chance on it. And I was like, this is what we need to keep doing. So anytime now we're doing any shoot across like After Party, we're looking at like the pencil sheet, and I'm like, let's do that. Let's change this. Let's give that person a chance.
Yeah,
but it's I think in production, it's so hard to stay in that mindset sometimes as well, because there is that comfortability of like,
100%.
I know he's going to do a good job.
100%.
So, and I'm like, yeah, but she could do a great job.
100%.
And I haven't given her a chance
But even disability, like disability is a big issue. Like, there's access coordinators. Yeah, there's this. Yeah, there's that. But, you know, people who are disabled, they need opportunities. They need equal opportunities as well as us, as well as others. Like, does that make sense?
Yeah, definitely.
And I think that's something that definitely needs to change, like, 1,000,000%.
This is why I quite like when certain clients when we're crewing for shoots and stuff, they'll be very clear of like, we want like an all-female crew. Or we want like a really good mix of
so you
they don't want to have to see the same faces every time. And that's kind of what's honed in so much with me now. Also, it's nice because it's not just about giving people other opportunities. It's also, as a company, we're allowing that space to be so open. And not to be so closed off that people aren't scared to email me or LinkedIn me or anything like that. I'm like, no, come. Send me your CV, send me your portfolios. Like,
that's brilliant.
No problem. But I think this is also what I liked about, because I mean, the last time we spoke was probably like 3 years ago.
3 years ago, about that,
And I was so keen to get you on board because I was like, your energy was everything.
Oh.
And I was like, you would smash this role. Like 100%.
But what happened?
It felt like nothing would scare you.
I'll do anything.
I'm telling you, the different directions it went into, I was like, okay, maybe this is... Also, we didn't hire anyone. We didn't actually... That never happened. Which was quite a shame, but I do think it worked out. I mean, it worked out for the best, to be honest. I'll just say that now. No, but it was... And this is why, like, it's been how long later I've reached out to you again for this podcast. I'm like, there's so much that people can learn from you.
Oh, thank you.
You've won awards. Like, I've seen you on podiums and like chatting to people and doing all the networking events and all that kind of stuff. It felt like it wasn't that you were just doing anything to do anything. You were doing everything with such purpose.
100%.
And I feel like when you work in production, that's the main thing. It's us finding our purpose. I've never loved a job so much my entire life. But honestly, your CV and your LinkedIn, every time you popped up, I'm like, she's doing it again. I was like, she's just on another thing. She's just adding to another thing. But it's also nice with the younger people, the next generation could be like, oh, well, I look like her, and I'm also from her area.
Exactly.
I might have not gone to uni, but I did go to uni. Like,
exactly.
There you go.
That's why I do it. I want to inspire and empower others. I want people to step into their truth and understand that it's okay for them to be them, but at the same time, just work hard, study your craft, action orientated, and go out there, be fearless, get what you need to get. Yeah.
What kind of resources have you seen sort of develop over time that are really good for the next generation to look into?
Resources as in like careers and stuff?
Yeah, as in like, websites they can go on to, or certain companies that, it'd be good for like entry level stuff.
It just depends. Like, we're in a social world, so I would say everyone's got a camera.
Do you know what I mean?
Everyone's got a camera. Like, hello, if you want to be a presenter, create your own content. Start up a TikTok, start up an Instagram, create your own content. If you're not sure what to do it on, what are you interested in? If you're interested in sewing, then do a TikTok about sewing. If you're interested in music, then do a TikTok about music. Do you know what I mean? Use AI, ChatGPT. Like, you can ask ChatGPT, hi, my name's Chloe, for example. I'm want to be a presenter. You have to put a good prompt in, not like, give me ideas to be a presenter. Like, you have to be detailed. Get like, I want to be a presenter. Give me some ideas as to how I can create a good career on TikTok and Instagram. In terms of ideas for 30 days. Do you know what I mean? Just like
100%.
Do you get what I mean? Like, use what's around you to create content. And not only that, network, go to events, offer your services. There's a big hoo-ha about, don't work for free, blah, 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 blah. For me personally, I did 3 years of unpaid work.
3 years?
Of unpaid work.
Damn.
Living in the ghetto.
Damn.
Just to get to where I needed to get to.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So it's highly important for people, even if you feel that nothing's going your way, you may not have money to last you until whatever. Life is to be lived. Do it anyway.
I love you so much.
Oh, I love you too, girl.
That's literally what I live by.
No, but do it anyway.
You got one life to live. Like, take the risk.
100%.
Don't be like.
100%.
I never dealt with my anxiety until I was like in my late 20s, and I never knew what it was. And I remember when I got like offered this job here. That it was kind of taking over me the first like month. And it was one of those moments where I had to really like take myself back, and I'm like, but I'm here. Let me just be here. And let me like, you know, see how I go.
Yeah.
You're gonna make mistakes. You're gonna fuck up at some point.
Yeah.
Things gonna happen.
Yeah.
Find the right community that are gonna help you go like get along and do what you need to do. It's so important. But you have one life. Live it. Do it. Don't just be surviving.
But one thing I love about you is you're so professional. Like you're like blah, 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 blah. But I know if you go out for drinks, it's another girl we're seeing. Same with me, but I'm just who I am. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
No,
I think that's the thing is like I've worked in so many different places where I got told, oh, you know, like calm it down a bit and da-da-da. And then I was like,
really? I was the conformer. I was the conformer.
I hated it.
I was literally at work, like I would do everything that my manager said to do and did the job absolutely perfectly to a T, every single job. That's how I worked.
Yeah.
And I think I did that. I coordinated. So I was a production coordinator for 7 years.
Yeah.
So I was back-to-back 7 years just coordinating. And then I was like, no, I want to be a production manager now because this is actually getting ridiculous. Do you get what I mean?
I hate it.
And then I stepped up and then I was like, rah. And the step up that I got, I'm not going to lie, like big up Nick Pons and Kalel Productions, because I was given an opportunity to production manage on my first gig. 3 productions in-house for an indie. And that was my first gig.
3 productions on your first?
Yeah, my first gig. I was like, oh my gosh. 1 was for Channel 5, 2 for Channel 4. And
Jeez.
it was like, what am I doing? But I knew what I was doing. Like, I knew what I was doing.
You had to
it
get
was
out
like,
of your head.
You just have to use your initiative and be like, oh, so this is that is that. What can we do? Oh, this needs to happen. Okay, how are we going to do that?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know, you're a production manager. That's how we roll.
Exactly.
Do you get what I mean? So that was a big learning curve.
Yeah.
Because we was running fast, you know. People make mistakes as well. And in the industry as well, what I've noticed is, like, it's actually okay to make mistakes as long as you own up and say
it again for the people in the back.
If you make a mistake and you're like, I'm not going to say nothing, blah, 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 blah.
Worst thing in the world.
It's not going to, it's not going to work for you purely because you're not owning your responsibilities.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
1,000%.
Like, I put my hand up.
Yeah.
I've made mistakes in my career, but that's part of learning.
Yeah, everyone has. Like,
exactly.
I think that's a fundamental thing. We're all human at the end of the day.
100%.
And I think, like, I love the chaos of working production, which sounds crazy to a certain point, but when you have the energy for it, you're like, let's go.
When it's fast paced.
Yeah. Like,
me and fast paced, I'm already, you say, Bolt, I've finished. Everyone's back there, I've already finished. Literally.
But that's the thing, it scares people off at the same time as they're like, oh, but I can't match the energy. I'm like, I'm not expecting you to match the energy.
No,
but I'm
be
expecting you to
yourself.
jump on this wagon with me and let's do it together. That's all it is. Don't be afraid of it.
And the thing is about production management as well, we have to like manage everyone and like make sure that we're on top of what's happening next. Like, what's the next step? What's the next step?
Yeah.
What's the next step? Do you know what? I genuinely love what I do.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Honestly, I can't. It's so,
like,
it's so
I
nice
love
to like, yeah, it's so great. So I do want to ask, in your, you know, all your years in production, has there ever been a moment where, as a Black woman, you felt like, I don't want to say outcast because it's quite a harsh word to use.
Yeah.
But you've ever really struggled with being a Black person in production?
I would say, as I'm older and as I've got experience, no, because I don't take any prisoners. But when I was coming up every day,
Really?
every day. Not every day is in like, oh my gosh, I'm being like racially abused like every day. Like, it's not like that.
Yeah.
But I would say like, when you feel different, it affects you. But like I said, when I was younger, like when I was first coming up and that, I straightened my hair, wore glasses and spoke posh.
Yeah.
So that was my way of trying to fit in and like get on with what I had to do. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So I felt that I was fitting in, but then I got a lot of like, like, it's hard to explain, but I think you get what I mean.
I know what you mean.
Do you get what I mean?
Yep.
But I've even had people of my own colour, your own colour, be ridiculous. So I'm not going to out anyone because...
But you know who you are.
Yeah. But do you get what I mean? So I don't think it's a colour thing. I think, yes, it's difficult for minorities. It's difficult for everyone because obviously the industry is the way that it is. But I think it's also linked to society in general.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Because we're so passionate about industry, we're like, we need more black people in the industry. Do you know what I mean? But it is important. It is important.
Yeah, because even like when you were like saying about disabilities earlier, like that was a massive thing for me. I went to a shoot, this was ages ago. Went to a shoot, and I don't know what it was, but on the day I was like, if someone had a wheelchair here, you'd be screwed.
Yeah, because you're like 100 flights of stairs.
Loads of stairs, no accessibility.
Yeah.
And it was so, and now I can't not see it. But the good thing is, I now have these conversations with state, managers and all that kind of stuff, and adjustments are being made. And I feel like that's the thing, is like things that we notice, we have every space and every right to say, oh, I kind of noticed this. It's not turning someone off. It's just like, just putting it on the radar. Because my thing is, any talent, crew, whoever that comes on our set, you want them to feel like
they're included, period,
comfortable,
100%.
Yeah, that should not be a hard thing at all.
Way.
But I'm telling you, some of you studios need to kind of step up a little bit. Just saying.
Or what, in terms of accessibility?
Just accessibility. That's literally what it is. It's like just think about it a little bit more. That's what I've kind of.
It's true.
Yeah.
It's fundamental that everyone feels included, and that's something that's very close to my heart.
Yeah. I was chatting to this one girl on LinkedIn. This was when I was working at the Sidemen, and I was kind of talking to people about production and how they got into it, and just to kind of understand it a little bit more. Yeah. And I didn't realize there was one woman I was talking to. I say girl, she's actually a grown woman. I saw this one woman who was she's actually in a wheelchair. I would never have. We talked for ages. I would have never have known this at all. And many conversations later, she was like, we're kind of catching up. She's like, oh God, I went on the set and it was really difficult. One of the boys had to pick me up from the chair to put me on the stage. And I was like, what are you talking about? Yeah. And she was like, yeah, they didn't even have a ramp. And I was like,
it's disgusting.
What? I was like, hold on a bit. How are we in what century? We're still having these conversations.
Ridiculous.
Like, it's crazy, but
Ridiculous.
It's quite, again, for me, it's great having these conversations because I never want, I want to have more understanding with someone who's got a disability and be like, how can I help you? How can I make you feel less like everyone's looking at you, or everyone feels so sorry for you, all that kind of stuff. And you are just a person who works in production, you're doing what you do, and that's fine. If you need a bit of assistance here, you're going to get it. That's a
you
space I'm trying to create.
You just have to accommodate and just be kind. Yeah. A lot of people in the industry, they're kind to a certain extent. Not a lot of people. Okay, let me backtrack. Some people in the industry, it's like, you can be kind. It's okay. Don't be fake kind, because I can see that. But genuinely care. Yeah. Genuinely care about people's well-being. Yeah. And as production managers, that's what we need to do. If you've got crew that have been smashing out really hours, we need to be like, okay, instead of doing a 10-hour day, we'll do an 8-hour day. I understand we've got deadlines to do, and we've got, do you know what I mean? Yeah. Like, people need to chill out in TV, I think. Like, it's okay. Like, the world's not going to end if, like... Yeah. But like, do you get what I mean? But everyone's like, no. And you're like... doing, like... Do you know, it's like, all right, like... But I've been there. We've been there. Do you know what I mean? It is what it is.
I do need to ask, though, what is like a project that you've done that has changed your career or changed your perception of production? Something that you really love that has just, like, always been in the back of your mind, like, since that day?
Would you say project or company?
Oh, give me both.
I would say I loved working on Unapologetic, which was a Channel 4 debate panel show.
Oh, okay, cool.
That Cardiff Productions did. It was hosted by Zizi Mills and Yinka Bikini.
Love Zizi.
And it was a black programme on Channel 4. And it was talking about different, like, black issues and stuff. Oh, okay. And it had, like, celebrity guests, and they'd speak about culture and different topics. And working on that was okay. But I would say I felt that the content was just my cup of tea. Yeah. So I thought, that was a good project to work on, because it kind of, like, reflected everything that I'm about effectively. In terms of company, I would say the company that I'm at now, and I'm not just saying that because I'm there, I'm saying it because they're genuinely the nicest people I've ever worked with.
Yeah.
Like, I swear, I'm not even, I swear to God, like, you'd be like, no way. Like, they are so kind.
Yeah.
And everyone just works as a team.
Yeah.
We just get the job done. Like, yeah, big up Dream
the
Bakery.
thing is, even outside of production, that's what every
company should have.
should be like that.
Every company should have, number one, like community, like a sense of community.
Yep, 100%.
A good work-life balance, and also just a nice atmosphere.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, that definitely makes sense.
Because I've worked in so many places where it's never been that.
Yep.
Does that make sense? Like, the money might have been moneying, but it wasn't that.
Yeah,
Does that
also
make sense?
for me, it's like you get to a certain age, and this was me when I turned 30, being in a job and I didn't feel fulfilled.
Yeah, that's more important.
Enough.
But it's more important. I would rather be in a job that is more fulfilling than being a stressful like job that's like, oh my gosh, every day I just want to like rip my hair out or whatever and get paid like millions. Like, I'd rather 100%. Like, I am literally like, stress, I can take stress, but I'm not gonna lie, like, if it's crazy stress, because I've done the crazy stress jobs, and no,
it's not worth it. Blood pressure and all that.
It's just, do you know what I mean?
Not worth it at all.
It's like, it's okay, guys. You know,
it's okay.
Literally,
because I do think, I mean, again, I've only been in production really the last 2 years.
Yeah,
so it's still fairly new to me.
2 years. Yeah. What did you do before?
I was working as like a operations manager
for a company, like a major company.
That's what I was doing for the Sidemen.
Okay, but it's similar-ish.
Project management stuff a little bit.
And where was you before that?
Before that, I was working for an artist.
So you're like a creative.
You know, sometimes, yeah.
Oh, darn.
Yeah. So I worked for an artist for like 5 years in Stoke Newington. I started as her PA and I worked my way up. But I learned the word of production actually from her.
Yeah.
And this is one thing when I've been at after party, every job I've ever had makes sense for it here.
Yeah.
In this role.
Yeah. You
love logistics. Production manager is great. Yeah. You love looking after people, putting things together, blah, blah, blah. Makes sense.
Yeah.
But it's hard as well because I'm not a big YouTuber. I didn't really grow up watching YouTube at all. But when you find a job that you love, that's all you need.
100%, like, and I feel good. Like, I'm just like, I'm in a good place. Like, I'm working in a job that I love, company that I love. Like, everything about what I do, I love. I love production. It's just what I'm good at doing.
Live and breathe.
It's literally me. Like, media girl, like, hello.
Yeah.
And then when I'm not doing media, I'm like dancehall queen. I'm not going to lie. Vibes Cartel is following me, people. I know, I sound like such a beg. But it's the truth.
I love that.
I'm slightly obsessed with Vibes Cartel and dancehall culture in general.
Because it's the best.
He's like, you know, for his trajectory of artistry that he's achieved, it's amazing. For those of you who don't know him, do a Google and you'll understand. Not in that way, but in his artist, like as an artist and the songs that he sings. Anyway, this isn't the right podcast for that. But
that's the other
podcast. Sorry.
No, you're fine. Honestly, it's actually it's also so nice because this is exactly the vibe I wanted for the podcast. Though. It was just like two friends having a little chat.
Yeah,
who also work in production.
And we're just speaking facts.
Different experiences, all
sharing
that kind of
knowledge.
That's exactly it.
Definitely.
That's exactly it. And this is the main thing is like I'm meeting so many young people who want to get into production. There's one girl who I adore work with. Her name's Amala. She's fantastic,
brilliant.
But you know when someone she just gets it, like it just clicks very, very well. And one of our runners, like I remember she was watching her kind of do her thing, and she was like, "Oh, like she's really good." And like, how do I get
but you
there?
need to be like that though. And not everyone's like that.
Yeah, I'm like, learn with her. That's all you have to really do.
Yes.
And I think that's the most amazing thing when you're on set with like all your team.
Yeah.
Learn from it.
100%.
Like
100%.
all it really
100%. Definitely. I definitely agree with that.
Yeah.
You know, and I think it's important for young people, whether you're at college, university, you've just graduated, like, don't sit at home and be like, I can't get an internship or I can't get like work experience or whatever. Go out there, meet your uni friends, make films, go to like screenings, go to networking events. There's like Eventbrite, there's like different websites.
Yeah,
like,
you're right.
be immersed in the culture, find out what's going on where and be there, make friends. Like, do you know what I mean?
It's actually, that's actually
There's so
important.
much you
it's
can
who you
do.
know. Yeah.
And the industry is who you know.
Yeah.
It is who you know, 100%. And yeah.
What about the social aspect of it? Because I mean, I love networking. I love
Do
social.
you?
I
don't know.
thrive. I love it so much.
I have to be in the right mood.
Really? No.
Yeah.
You can tell me I've got to be here at 6 p.m. I'm there. And I'm ready to go.
Girl, you need to invite me out then because I need to network more. But a lot of people know me already, but like I need to be more proactive.
Yeah. But also, I will come with a list of the people that I've met, so I can like look them up.
Yeah,
and see what they're doing. If there's potential, we can work together. Then build those kind of relationships.
No, 100%. I have said like because I've worked as a career coach like previously.
Yeah.
I do say to my clients network, and I understand it's so important.
It is. It's difficult.
But for me, it's like I'm a party girl, but I understand the importance of networking. You know,
it is. I mean, I've been to a couple of the ones I found on Eventbrite. Don't get me wrong, it's very daunting going by yourself. Yeah, if anything,
100%.
And again, if you're new into production, you've got no one to go with.
100%.
You'll be surprised the amount of people who are in the same boat.
Yeah.
Because at some point you're just sitting there with your drink by yourself and you're just like really, really nervous and there's another person and you kind of clock it and you're like, oh, maybe you could. Yeah. It's having that bit of courage. Yeah. It takes that one conversation as well. Yeah. For you to start building your communities.
I agree with you. And I think like when you're networking, just talk to everyone. Yeah. And if you're not like confident or like what's the word? Not in introvert and extrovert. If you're not extrovert and you're naturally introvert, then try and pick someone that you think you can talk to and just speak to one person, and then that becomes easier. Yeah. And then, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But networking is key.
Yeah.
Networking
even
is
the
key.
Talks that you can find everywhere now.
Yeah.
Go to a talk.
Go to talks.
Get some inspiration.
Yeah. Inspiration. Girl. Yep. It's true though. Yeah. It's true. Very true.
Yeah. I think that's it though. Like this is so lame. The person who actually really inspired me to get into production was Jas from Sidemen.
Oh, wow.
From the day I met her, we'd gotten so well. Yeah. But when I mentioned to her that I want to get into production, she was like, you'd be perfect in production. Oh. She was like, you just got to find the right, the right in and all that kind of stuff. But I learned a lot from her. Yeah, good. And she was the one who kind of gave me that little bit of a push. Good. Because I would have never even really looked it up to even like apply for here or like speak to anyone, all that 100%. Kind of stuff. And go to networking events.
We all need to support each other, girl.
That's it.
We all need to support each other. And I'm the type of person, I'm very supportive. Like I've helped how many people? About over 1,000 people find work in the industry. Sorry, I forget that. But it's like, I've done a lot, but it's like, through my time helping people, sometimes like from a personal perspective, it's like you actually need to stop and help yourself. Yep. Do you get what I'm saying? Yeah. So, but I don't really look at like what I've done to help people until people come up to me and they're like, oh, Georgina, blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, oh yeah, I did do that. But I think it's just like, it's in my nature to be like that. Yeah. And I think if I can share knowledge and help other people, I will. And that's what I have been doing, Like you said, I won my awards.
There you go.
I'm still hanging on to it. It was in 2019. But I'm hanging on to that for my services to the creative industry.
Just bring it to work.
That's it. I'm like, guys,
in the handbag. On the desk.
Well, that's something that I blatantly would do though. They'll be like, what is that? And I'll be like, it's an award I won in 2019. They'll be like, okay. Don't. That's so funny. But do you know what I mean? It's like, it's nice to be recognised. And there are women in the industry, we're women here, that, and they're diverse, like they're black, mixed race, women in the industry that are doing fantastic things. Yeah. Yeah. Like big up Simone Pennant TV Collective. Yeah. Like I appreciate everything that she represents. Mm-hmm. And I appreciate the platform that she's built to, you know, what's the right word? To catapult talent in the industry, because she does it, and she does it authentically. So big up Simone.
Love that.
Number 2, I would say Rhea Hebden. She runs Wonder Women TV.
Okay.
She has a mentorship scheme, which I was part of Simone Pennant's in 2023, and I was part of Wonder Women in 2024. Now, for both of those women to recognise me, I was like, what? Like, you know, you've got like high profile presenter ITV Lorraine, like this morning's like, hello, you've made it, Rhea Hebden, and she's like, yeah, Georgina, blah 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 blah, and it's just like,
that must have been such a crazy moment for you to be like, sorry, you know my name, you know who I am.
It's because it's like who you know, it's who you know, and online, like I've got like 10,000 on LinkedIn, Instagram, not too much, but I've got some following there, but it's normally like LinkedIn, and I'm always posting like about what I'm doing. And I think use social media to your advantage. And if you're not a social person online, then go on to networking events and do your thing. Yeah. Simple.
There's literally a way to get into it, get into production in every aspect.
100%.
And it's funny actually, because I never really took LinkedIn as seriously. Yeah. Like maybe like 5-6 years ago, it was like, oh yeah, maybe if I've got a new job, then I'll change it here, or I'll post every now and then. Yeah. It's not until the last 3 years where I'm on it. It's like my first thing I look at every day. Yeah. Because the news that you find out, or someone's looking for a job, or someone's looking for this, and then like the connections you can make is incredible.
Yeah, LinkedIn is so good.
Yeah, it's a great source.
It's a really good platform, and it's like social media, but strictly for professionals.
Yeah, exactly.
Do you know what I mean? Yeah, you can contact so many people there.
Yeah, I was telling one of the runners, because again, it was like first job, it hasn't got much experience. I was like, start on LinkedIn.
Yeah, that's it. LinkedIn.
Put your name out there. Someone knows you're open for work. Someone knows you're a runner. You want to start from the ground up and work
just
your way
DM
up,
everyone, add everyone. Yeah, do you know what I mean? Post
Also,
be active.
I think that's the other thing. It's like it's not. We need to take the scary part out of, but I can't message them because I don't know them. No one cares. Just message them.
No one cares.
Just message them. It's fine.
Just like, hello, if you want a job, go for it. Like,
yeah, because also, how else are they ever going to know who you are and meet you? And yeah.
But to me, that's common sense. I'm just automatically like that. I'm automatically like that. And I think to do well, you have to come out of your comfort zone, unfortunately. Whether you want to or not, you have to come out of your comfort zone. The industry is so dynamic, it's so fast paced. You have to like be on it.
But the thing is, the other part is there's so many people who are thinking the same, who are also thinking, but there's not a space or this or that. I'm like, no, you don't need to chat, because actually you in that itself, that's your own community. You don't know how to reach out to people, or you're too scared to do it, blah blah. There's so many people who are in the same boat.
And what I've been told as well is like, when you're out of work, don't just contact people that you don't know. Your network is the people that you do know, as well as those that you don't know. Yeah. So always hit back your old contacts, your old friends that you've worked with, because you never know.
That's so true.
So always, use your contacts that you have and reach out to others, and that's a good way of like branching out. Yeah.
I think I've probably got every contact from people that I've worked with since I was 16.
Oh,
do you know what I mean? Then. Like,
I need your contact book, babes. This girl, she's got contacts for days. No, but it's good. It's good. That's how it should be.
Yeah, you really, really need
That's how it should be.
Because I mean, I reached out to my drama teacher after like how many years, just to be like, "How you been?" So I was like, "Just got your number. Just remembered I saw your number. How are the kids?" And it was nice because
to just check in with people.
But you never know what can happen from those conversations.
I know.
But it's such a big thing. But
I know.
Again, it's like I've always said, for next generation, find the resources that work for you. Yeah. But don't be scared to put your name in the ring and just go for it.
100%.
Go chat if you're on a set, chat to people.
100%.
Like I've known so many people who've gone from runners who are now film directors. It's about working your way up.
Talking about
taking that first leap.
I'm with you, but talking about that, I used to run a company called Connect to TV, and I used to do workshops. There's this one guy, he was into poetry and rap and stuff, but he was interested in entering the industry. So I did like an employability masterclass. He came to it. Watch him now. MBE.
No way.
I'm like, hang on a minute. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
That's so good.
Yeah.
Like, you'd be surprised the amount of people that you know, like, in the industry, you never know what could happen at any point. Does that make sense? So it's good to stay connected.
Yeah,
do you get
definitely.
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was even chatting to I took an Uber like a few weeks ago, and this guy, and I was actually going to set.
Yeah.
So I came here, picked like loads of stuff up. And this guy was like, "What do you do?" And I was like, "Oh, we're filming, da 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 da."
Yeah.
And then he was like, "Oh yeah, my daughter, she really wants to get into production, but she doesn't know how. She really loves to do it."
Yeah.
The whole hour drive, I was literally just telling him she can do this,
just helping out.
Here's my LinkedIn. She can talk to me, no problem. The annoying part was she added me on LinkedIn. I saw her name.
Oh, bless her.
And she did not message me once. I messaged her being like, your dad told you to add me. She was like, yeah, but I wasn't too sure how to like reach out.
It's confidence.
I was like, it's just saying hi.
Confidence.
It's just saying hi.
It's confidence.
I'm interested in getting into production.
Yeah.
I've been watching your work.
Yeah.
Blah, 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 blah. I love when people reach out to me because I'm like, I will always have time for you. You want to meet for a coffee and chat?
100%.
Sure.
100%. You have to be given. Do you get what I'm saying?
Exactly.
You have to be given.
Yeah.
And I think, like you say, it's about confidence on the other side. You have to be confident enough. Even if you don't feel like you're confident, pretend. Like, if you really want to make it in the industry, just do what you need to do.
Yeah.
Like, bottom line, to me, it's the common sense, but to others, it may not be. But to me, it's just like, do what you need to do.
Yeah.
Do you get what I mean?
I think there's too much fear in, yes, production's a huge world, right?
Yeah.
You now have YouTube and then you've got TV and it's huge.
Yeah.
But it's big enough, there's a space for everyone.
100%.
But being scared to even take that leap, you're holding yourself back.
100%.
The amount of times I've had to tell people that I'm like, you could have had this opportunity, but you've literally kind of just handed it to a complete other person.
Literally.
Like,
but at the end of the day, we are in control of our own destinies as human beings.
Yeah.
And specifically within TV and media and production, that can be doubled up. Like, we're in control of our destinies.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? But all of this is like, to me, it's common sense. But to you guys listening, like, if you're listening to this, you guys need to recognize, like, you need to believe in yourself.
Yes.
Believe in yourself.
Yeah.
It's so important. Like, forget the past, forget what you've been through in life. If you want to make, like, a success within the industry that we all love, that you want to strive to be in, it's just so key to, like, believe in yourself and trust your instincts.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's
Do you know what I mean?
That's exactly it.
Simple.
That's exactly it.
Simple.
And it's
and action as well. It's action orientated.
Yeah, exactly.
You can be like, I've got to believe in myself, but what are you doing? What are you doing though?
It's like, okay,
you know what I mean?
so now leave the house.
Yeah,
Go chat to someone.
Right.
But again, it's like it's not that it's easier. I think it's easier now than it used to be because you have resources.
Yeah.
Because you can drop someone an email or a LinkedIn message or a DM on Instagram and be like, I'm looking to get into this, blah, blah, blah. You might have, if you have no CV, that's okay. All they need to know is your work ethic, your name, your ambition.
But even with CVs, I've written hundreds of CVs for people. With a CV, all you need is a good mission statement, even if it's a 1 line or 2 lines.
Yep, that's true.
Just something summarizing who you are, what you've achieved or what you want to achieve, and what you're good at doing.
Yeah.
Do you get what I mean? That's a mission statement. Underneath is your key skills. So can you use cameras? Can you use lighting? Are you good at organising? Are you good? Do you get what I mean? There's AI as well. Like, do what you need to do.
The resources are actually crazy. Yeah. The resources are actually crazy.
Do what you need to do to get where you need to get to.
Yeah.
You know?
Because I was chatting to this one guy who works in Costa in Wembley. And I think he'd seen me for a couple of days because we were doing the Sidemen charity match.
Oh, nice.
And he was like, oh, by the way, I'm a director and blah, blah. I was like, send me your LinkedIn.
Yeah.
Like, you know, let me have a look at what you're doing.
Yeah.
And I came back, and I think I feel like there was a moment where he may have not thought I was going to get in touch with him. I messaged him, I was like, I'm just really busy right now.
Yeah.
Just give me a bit of time.
Yeah.
He has the skill. He has the work ethic. He has the eye. He has a website. And it was just like,
that's good.
Here's some tweaks and notes. And he took everything on board. And I'm like, that's all it takes.
Yeah.
But you starting off, he went to like a barbershop or a gym and was doing content with people there.
Yeah, but that's good though.
On your phone, that's all you need.
That's it.
Don't overthink it.
100%.
And even if you want to become a cam up, there's now these communities that are so great for people who've been in the industry for years who are selling, they old kits for really, really cheap.
And you can rent it off Fat Llama.
Yeah.
Like for 25 quid a day.
There you
Do
go.
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
I think
big cameras.
that's it. It's promoting these websites, these companies, these places to be like, you can't sit around and be like, oh, but I can't because I don't have the experience and I can't because you can get the experience.
Yeah.
There are places that are affordable for everyone.
Yeah, of course.
Pick up a camera, go to a park, film a dog. Like,
yeah,
do something. Like,
film a dog. Don't make me laugh.
Yeah, I don't know.
You crack me up. Girl. No, but it's true though. It's so true.
Yeah.
It's so true. I'm with you. Like, I agree 100% with what you're saying. Totally.
It's also like the funding. When that's a really big thing as well. Funding for like short films for like young directors and all that kind of stuff.
Crowdfunding though.
Crowdfunding is incredible.
Yeah.
Do you know how many people I know who are just like,
yeah, I got my film
put on
crowdfunded.
LinkedIn, done this, put on Instagram, done that.
Yeah.
And then it's like you get £5 here, £3 there. It works.
Adds up.
Yeah.
100%.
But that again, it's yes, it's a confidence thing, but it's a believing yourself enough to be like, just put the link out there.
Yeah.
Let everyone else do the work.
Girl.
And go from there. Allow these people to make your dreams come true as well.
Girl.
Allow them to see your potential.
Yes.
Don't
We're on the
stifle
same page.
yourself. Yeah.
We're on the same page. 100%. I'm with you.
Because I don't think people understand how much fun it is working in production.
I love it.
Yes, the hours can be long.
Yeah.
Yes, it can be stressful. But you work with some incredible people.
Yeah, it's good.
You walk away from set feeling really fulfilled. Well, most of the time feel really fulfilled.
Yeah.
But when you know you're in the right job in production, it's great. But I'm like, I know people who've gone from PMs. They tried being a soundie. They tried being a camera. They tried... Take that.
Yeah.
Allow yourself to have the grace to try these different things.
I hear it.
And if it turns out you're good at everything, then you're good at everything. That's just win. Like,
that's
great,
it.
Fine.
Yeah. Girl, you got it. You got it in one. It's true though.
Because I know that I'm an overthinker in some aspects of my life. And at some point I was like, I don't care enough to overthink anymore. Yeah. But then I turned 30 and I was like, what do I have to lose? But even my brother, he kind of pushed me to be like, just do it. Like, he would be good at it. 100% just do it.
Action. What's it? Actions speak louder than words.
Exactly.
Right. Exactly. So if you're listening right now, today, tonight, whenever you're listening, do something. Yeah?
Yeah.
Right. Whether that's adding someone on LinkedIn or buying a camera or reaching out to someone that you've always wanted to reach out to or filming something, setting a date for a film that you've always wanted to make, like, get things going. It's important.
It's even like just start that portfolio. Do those short films on your
100%.
phone. Do these little clips. Learn how to edit. Like, it's the resources there, but also people who've been in production for many, many years. Yeah. We're open to help you guys. Yeah. Like, we're open to 100%. Give you those opportunities.
It's so true. It's so true. Yeah. Hit us up. Hit us up. Honestly. Sorry, I'm actually so quiet now because I've had such a long day at work. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm so sorry, guys. For the first time, I was like, woo! And then I was just like,
you're a hardworking woman. What can we say?
But yeah, no, like everything that you've said though is like completely true. Like, I'm with you 1,000%. Like, I would not like say anything bad about what you're saying. So everyone listen to what Chantel is saying.
I only think there's moments working in production I do feel like mother hen. Like,
you have to be though.
But then any time I'm with like the younger people that I work with, it's weird. They get really surprised. They're like, "Oh, I feel like you've been in the industry for years and years." I'm like, "No, I just love what I do, and I show it through my work." But that's exactly why I wanted you on here. Yeah, because you do the exact same thing. You show your love through your work. Oh, they're so. Also, you don't understand. I read your comments on your LinkedIn, like people who put comments about you, and they're incredible. Oh, and I'm like, that's probably just like a handful of people. But it's so nice to see another Black person in this industry thriving.
Thank
you.
you.
People are seeing your work, that people are seeing what you do.
Thank you.
And people are actually learning from you. And that's such a big, big, big thing.
Oh,
Even if people don't ever meet you, your LinkedIn, your posts, everything, like whatever you're doing alone.
Yeah.
It's so wonderful to see. It's so wonderful to see a Black woman who's just growing in this industry. I'm telling you. Wow. Thank you, Georgina. It's been absolutely amazing having you on. I cannot thank you enough.
You're welcome, my love.
And I'm sure we'll work together at some point soon.
Yes, of course. Come on.
Yay.
Yay.
Fantastic. Well, this is The Art of the Graft. This is episode 2. Thank you so much for tuning in. Like, comment, subscribe. Wait for the next episode.